that, how do you go about finding clients yourself?
So the way I started was on a platform called Upwork. Shout out Upwork. It's a creative platform where you can go on, and most people would have heard of Fiverr. And I think Fiverr is
Yeah.
really it. So it's like Fiverr, very similar to that. So you can go on there and say, I need this, this, and this, and you'll find someone that will do it for you. And so yeah, that's how I started off. I started off with that. So I'd go on Upwork, just type in YouTube video editor, apply for like tens of jobs, and eventually I got a couple, and then through that I built slowly but surely built a network, and then now I get people just recommending me and saying that yeah, this guy is good, and I don't have to search as much. So I'm in a blessed position now. But before, that's how I started off: Upwork and Twitter, going on Twitter and just saying I'm a video.
Deaf. Nah, I'm like, bro, nah.
So when someone's like has them kind of lyrics, yeah, and they're going in your booth, and do you ever say to them like, nah, you can't say certain things, or do you
I
censor it,
understand.
or
I
you just let
understand some
them-
people's frustration. I understand, obviously, some people's lyrics is the retaliation of a problem. Not everyone's lyrics is beginning the
Creating a
problem.
yeah.
Some people's is the retaliation. Obviously, I understand that, we was once them, innit? So I understand they do it a bit different now, and I understand that, and I don't mind one or two songs here and there, and I get it if your purpose is there. You get me? I can't agree with every song people make. You get me? It can't always be my song, but also I just want man to think about the long road.
So like, what was you rapping about when you was 11, bro? What's going on?
It's just like, so for me, I was my life then was I don't know, I was a bad youth in it. So like from then I was smoking weed. Man was, you get me? So my brethren smoked weed. Like man's just out there, like shot food, whatever. You get me? That's how man grew up.
Yeah.
So one day we was just chilling on the corner, whatever, just dropping bars to each other. It's just like,
Yeah.
maybe we should record this. You get me?
Yeah.
And then yeah, man.
And that's how it came about.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And then some of them didn't obviously want to do it. And then I just built my own studio, bro. Just like, built a little outhouse in my mum's garden. And then soundproofed it. Built a studio, bro.
Wow, nice.
And then from there, yeah, man, just built on the way
just
up.
developed it.
And man can vouch. Like
Yeah.
I can speak truth. It's when I come in here, I talk the truth. Like
Tell
I
it,
talk the
tell it.
truth. Like I've stopped man making songs on next man. Like who are dead. Even
Oh,
dead
right,
man,
okay.
man have come say, yo, come studio to clash. We're gonna write this tune. I'm looking at man, but once I peeped what man was saying, I said, whoa, nah, we can't make this song. 'Cause my mum's crying right now. Why would we make this?
It's true, yeah.
Sort of writing and stuff like that. I thought that's been the biggest challenge. That's what's taken me out of my comfort zone.
Word of mouth is good, but you need to have an online presence as well.
Yeah.
And like as a video editor, like how difficult is that to make content as a video editor, because you're actually like making. When I mean making, I mean like making content for yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you're on camera, if you're on set, you can take photos of behind the scenes of the set. But like when you're in front of the desk, how do you how do you be creative around making content for your own self?
So what I've started doing recently is
Break
Which
it down.
again, big shout out to TC Records for, because it's like, see now we have the tape is finished now. The EP come out in February and stuff.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that as well.
Now that's done. So it's like we've always got to elevate. Again, like it can't be the same kind of thing. So we have to constantly. That for me has been the biggest challenge, to be fair.
Okay, so being able to done this great body of work, now you're thinking, how can you bring it to
I
the
have to
next
excel
level?
it now, yeah. I have
Yeah.
to excel it now.
I think a lot of creative has this
Yeah,
go through the same thing.
the
I
thing,
go
yeah.
through it as well. It's like you create this one of production, making a film. Right, cool. Let's start at a very, very top as a. Let's start with equipment then. So to make a film, what do you need? A camera.
If you how many cameras would you guys
All
say?
right, cool.
How many
Need
did
one,
you use for the film we worked on?
One camera.
That was one camera.
Yeah.
How much did that camera cost? That one. That
So
we
the
used?
cost of that camera was